Section 4-2, graph quadratic functions in vertex or intercept form. If you go back a ways, we did some graphing of some absolute value functions where we had y equals a absolute value x minus h plus k. And if you recall, that yielded us a V-shaped curve or V-shaped form. It'd be, positive or a negative V shape. And this little vertex here for the V shape came from the H and the K. So you would take the H and change the sign. That'd be the X, and the K would be the Y value. So to plot these vertexes, you would do negative H and K, and plot that, and then apply the slope to that. Well, for quadratics, we have a very similar setup. From our standard form graphing, we would use, for this standard form, ax bx plus c, we would use the formula x equals negative b over 2a. And we would use that form, get that, be our axis symmetry, get the vertex, and plus some points, including the y-intercept. Well, for vertex form, we have this setup. And it looks very much like the absolute value setup. In fact, in this form, you have the square of this parentheses, and the h and k give you the vertex again of, this time, a parabola. In the same form where the negative value, negative h of that number and positive k, you place that there. And at that point, you can just do some table work to get the rest of the numbers and mirror across the axis symmetry. So briefly, here's the shortcuts. Get the vertex, and that's the h and the k. And I like to write it as negative hk. So you're going to change the sign of the h. The axis symmetry is also going to be that negative h. So put your little dash line. And then just, so you know for yourself that the graph opens up if it's positive, and if it's negative, it's going to go down. So let's try an example. Example 1. It's negative 1/4 x plus 2 squared plus 5. Again, it is a vertex form with parentheses, x plus a number and a squared, h and k. So our vertex will be, again, it's negative hk. It will be a negative 2 and a positive 5. So we can go plot that on the graph. So negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's our vertex. And that's, it's really all you get out of this as far as shortcuts. And again, it's negative, and it's a quarter fraction, so it's going to come down, and the fraction means it's going to be wider as opposed to the narrower shapes of the parent function. So from here, I just got to pick the numbers. Now, as I've told in the past, when you have a fraction, and this is by 4 or 2, you go by 2s. If it was a 3, you go by thirds. What's the fraction? 4, so we'll go by 2s. This is negative 2. So instead of doing negative 1 or negative 3, let's try 0. And whatever we get for that 0, we can mirror across. Oh, also don't forget, like I did, this vertex you get will give you the axis of symmetry. I'm just going to put some lines here so that you can see them. That's the axis of symmetry. So the parabola will mirror on both sides. So again, you got to pick smart values. I'm going to pick 0 here. Put 0 into this. Works pretty fast. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. And the negative makes it negative 1. So the y will equal negative 1 and just plus 5. Well, that becomes y equals 4. Well, we chose 0 for that. So the point 0, comma 4 is one of the points on the parabola. So I come back over and plot that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, mirror across the axis symmetry. It's 2 away here, so I go 2 to this side. There's 2 points. Let's try next point. Again, since this fraction's here, it's 4, we'll go by 2s. We'll try positive 2, or we could try negative 6. I'd rather try positive 2. So putting positive 2 in here, 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. 16 divided by 4 is 4. And this is a negative 4. So that y will be negative 4 plus 5, or just 1. So that's the y value. And we put in a 2 for that. So 2 comma 1 is one of the points. So 1, 2, up 1. Mirror across, it's 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that fills our graph. Oops, I missed over here. Let's try a few more. On the next page, we'll try numbers 1 and numbers 2, I guess, quickly. Again, they're vertex form, judging by the way they look. They're not standard form. Again, my vertex here will be -2, -3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And start picking some values. I'm going to pick, oh, by the way, don't forget to mark axis symmetry. That's one of those things I forget a lot. Here we go. So this is -2. I'll try -1. And this is what I like about the vertex form. The math's pretty quick. You know, you have one x to work with. You know, you add or subtract, then you square it, and then you just have to add or subtract another number, and it goes fast. And that gets you 2 points because, of course, you're going to mirror back and forth across the axis of symmetry. So I'm going to choose -1. -1 here, because that's what I want to find the value for this. -1 plus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. 1 minus 3 is -2. So -1, -2. -1, -2. Of course, you mirror or reflect across. I'll next try 0. Here's 0 right here. 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 3, 1. Quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. So vertex form doesn't give you many shortcuts, but once the vertex is down, the math, I believe, is easier. Hopefully you do too, and it becomes quick and easy for you. Let's try one more to see if it fits. I'll go to 1, find out where the value is along the 1, x of 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3 away from the axis of symmetry. 1, 2, 3. There I am. Got it. I'm not the best artist, but there you go. Let's try one more, and we'll end up here. This is negative. It's a negative, so it's going to be going down. My vertex is going to be 1, 5. So positive 1, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And axis of symmetry again, don't forget that, like I do often. I'll try 0. 0 is -1. -1 squared is 1, but it's -1 for this. -1 plus 5 is 4. So 0, 4. There you go. Mirror across. I'm going to try, let's see how it works with 3. Go out here. Positive 3 instead of -1. Let's try 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. It's -4. -4 and 5 is 1. So at 3 it's 1 right there. And it's 1, 2 away, so 1, 2 to this direction. Let's try one more. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 4. Somewhere along here is 4. Putting 4 in. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. It's -9 plus 5 is -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3 away. We are done. Connect them. And that's how you do vertex form of graphing quadratics.